Hello class, my name is Helen Kafka, and today I am here to share with you my personal values of compassion. Compassion is essential for survival. Throughout our lives, we are cared for and in turn care for other people. This act of caring, or being compassionate, serves to create bonds and communities where people can rely on one another during times of need. I deeply value compassion because it creates a sense of safety and security for those being helped, as well as a feeling of generosity for the person doing the helping. My value of compassion is defined through the nurturement and growth of relationships I form with myself, my family, and random strangers. Compassion towards oneself helps to develop one's personal growth, self-sufficiency, and ability to self-heal, as well as overcoming obstacles in general. Compassion towards oneself is critical for self-development because it allows you to heal on your own without relying on others for emotional support and validation. Self-compassion also creates an environment where mistakes can be made and forgiven, which is very important, and growth can be taken away from that experience. For instance, back in high school, I failed an exam because I didn't study. By showing myself compassion, I was able to acknowledge the fact that I didn't do well, probably because I didn't study, but I was able to make changes in the future without having it impact my self-worth. I was able to move on with the experience, as well as teach myself that mistakes are okay to be made as long as you're able to use that experience that you had to better yourself and have self-improvement. That experience taught me in general wasn't only the grade that was, improved later on. It taught me that I could rely on myself and that I could be there for myself, which everyone needs to be. Yes, and compassion within the family unit itself serves to develop emotional ties between all the individual members through loyalty and empathy. A family is supposed to provide all its members with a safe and secure environment, as well as a network of support to fall back on during hard times. Compassion is a key element which enables these nurturing environments to thrive and serves to create the motivation to help struggling individuals within the unit to get back on their feet with the support of their family. Furthermore, when a person is met with compassion, it creates a space for emotional and physical healing to be done in. It serves as a reminder to these individuals who are struggling that their presence matters and that people are looking out for them and that they are provided for. Just by listening and providing help. For instance, when I was younger, my mom got sick, and she was bed rest for a while. But my father showed her compassion by bringing her small gifts every day from his work or just stuff to entertain her. This act of caring for her served as a reminder for her that she was valued, that she was loved, and we all wanted to see her get better. And this helped her condition improve quite a bit, just being entertained and being showered with support. Furthermore, compassion is also essential for the relationships we establish with strangers. It creates emotional bonds, a shared sense of community on an expansive scale, and just have people of all backgrounds look after one another. This form of compassion serves to dismantle preconceived notions and fears we have about people we don't know, and it changes the way we perceive the world in general. As children, we are taught to be wary of strangers and view them as, in many cases, as a threat. However, with every good interaction we have with a stranger, our perspective on people as a general rule changes. For instance, when a few years back, my card was declined when I was paying for a coffee. A very kind stranger went ahead and paid for my drink anyways. This showed me that even if I didn't know someone, they could be there and they could provide support for me. And that made me in turn want to provide people who I didn't know with support too. So when you look after people who you don't know and who don't necessarily know you, it creates a sense of community that you may not even know that you're a part of. And this is great. And overall, just compassion motivates people to be altruistic and kind-hearted, and it really brings out the best versions of ourselves, because compassion is all about providing people with love, affection, and care even when they aren't necessarily doing it themselves and you have no motivation or gain to do it. And that, in my opinion, is one of humanity's best features and will make us prosper as individuals. Thank you.